A judge in Travis County is taking dramatic action to try and fix a crisis in the Texas foster care system. For months, KXAN has been tracking the growing number of children sleeping in state offices. That's because the agency tasked with finding them a place to live says they're simply out of options. KXAN investigator Avery Travis says more about what this judge wants from state officials by the end of this month.
District Judge Aurora Martinez-Jones called leaders from the Department of Family and Protective Services to court to remind them of a standing order that's actually been in place for about 13 years to prevent children from sleeping in CPS offices. According to a transcript from that recent hearing, she accused the state agency of openly violating this order and not meeting the needs of the children in their care. To make her point, she told the stories of 3 different children who had spent anywhere from 10 to 97 days sleeping in an office building. The director of CPS for our region told the judge they're doing exhaustive searches every day to try and find homes for these and other kids, but there often isn't any place willing to take them because of their behavioral or mental health challenges. For instance, in one of the cases referenced by the judge, they testified more than 20 treatment centers and potentially thousands of foster homes declined to take the child. But ultimately, the judge still ruled that DFPS was in contempt of that original 2007 order.
Avery, what does a finding of contempt really mean for the agency?
Well, the judge actually fined the agency $57,000 in her ruling, but then she ordered them to take that money and use it to create a task force right here in Central Texas to address the problem.
Did state officials have any response to this?
Yes, they fired back in a subsequent court filing, and they argued the judge had actually overstepped her authority and that it was impossible for them to comply with the standing order due to the circumstances that were just out of their control, such as the closure of hundreds of treatment centers and the loss of almost 1,000 foster beds. Now, legally, the state can appeal, but as of right now, the judge gave the agency until the end of the month to funnel that $57,000 towards this task force. And she's also asking for monthly updates and weekly updates as well about their progress.
The Texas legislature also passed a law this spring that bans the agency from allowing foster children to sleep in CPS offices. That law went into effect on September 1st. The judge noted if DFPS continues to have children sleeping in offices, other legal action could be brought against them under this new law. In its response, the agency said often there was no other option and that they would not ever deny a child shelter. Be sure to check out Avery's continuing coverage right now. We have a look at this story from the beginning under the investigative section of KXAN.com.